Summers back there, so he's got some height.
And Buick,
yes.
He's going back.
Well, with 2 minutes to go and Melbourne needing 2 goals, so Anderson forced to do the ruck work against Steins. And Essendon really bottling it up now. And you'd fancy, dare I say it, that they're home with a minute and 3/4 to go.
Well, that miss by Bennett has just changed the whole game, really. Here goes Lovett with a quick kick to the half-forward line. Oh, he went to punch it. Izard missed it. Here's a chance for Melbourne. Schwartz from in front. Kicks. Oh, don't tell me we can have a tie here because it's a point. They need a goal.
So they were lucky there, Essendon, Peter, because 3 or 4 players they had back there in numbers and the ball just carried through.
Well, we've got 1 minute and 22 seconds and Essendon lead by a goal. Can Melbourne kick the next one?
Danaher brings it back in. He had Somerville on his own out on the member side and kicks it to Dyson. Dyson with a long one. What an important mark coming up. On the ground. Viney. Left foot snap by Jackson. Out on the full. Oh, he's excruciating, isn't
what
it?
a game. Tremendous. It's been like that all day, really, hasn't it?
Well, the tide has just flowed with one team and then the other throughout the day. Now McMullen with the seconds ticking away.
Well, we're down under the minute. They lead by a goal, the Bombers. Can Melbourne score a goal and draw this match? The ball over the line and out.
You could really say that either side would be worthy winners.
Yes, I agree with that, Ross. 12-14 plays 12-8. 6 points, the margin. Salmon. Sainz should try and hook it back over his head. Players swoop in on top of it. And it's a free kick to Melbourne. A free kick.
Against Wanganeen, Glenn Lovett. High ball to centre half forward. Bennett and Danaher. Danaher punches it away. He's a great defender, isn't he? And the clock gets down to 19, 18, 17. Well, Melbourne have got to get a clean possession and kick a goal to draw it. Clark caught high. Free kick. 6 seconds remaining.
Now they need a mark.
You'll have to go a torpedo punt.
Siren will go. It has. Can Stephen Clark kick the goal from 55 metres out? Well, some people on the ground already. It's unfair. Let's see if Clark has got to poise, maintain his concentration. Really chaos here now. The longer he waits, the harder it's going to be to police this.
Yeah, Madden and Flood has sprinted from the full forward line and try and bottle up that pocket and square area.
Clark, torpedo punt, kicks it magnificently. Will it get there? Oh no, it's been touched. It's been touched. And have a look at that for a chaotic scene.
How can you give a score now?
Unbelievable scenes here. Not good enough, really, is it?
No.
There's some crowd in the fight too. Somerville and Dwyer carrying on.
Well, work this out for yourself. There's Izard and Nobbs together. But all I can tell you from all of this is that Essendon has won a remarkable match here at Windy Hill by less than a goal. 12-14 to 12-8. I don't think Clark scored anything. It was a fantastic kick.
The umpire took his flags, Bruce. There was no score given.
I wouldn't have made the distance anyway, but what a fantastic game.
I'm sure there'll be a protest from Melbourne during the week. Not about the result of the game, but the fact that really something should be done there in that situation.
Yes, I agree with that, Bruce. As they come off the ground, and all players should be congratulated for a magnificent... It just shows you don't need a lot of goals for a great game. It was tough and hard all day, and there's Rod Winter signing an autograph. It was just the fluctuating fortunes, and maybe that kick, that miss from Darren Bennett with a couple of minutes to go, cost Melbourne the game because it would have put them in front.
Well, Essendon got the points in a thriller at Windy Hill. They maintain their position high on the ladder, and Melbourne lose for the second consecutive match. The Bombers 12-14-86, Melbourne 12-8-80.
The manager's office and the groundman's office is situated between the Earth and Reynolds racetrack. The little boy tonight is Adam Dolly when it comes to Canada High.
High drama at Windy Hill, a sensational ending to a great match. The Bombers 3-3 in the last quarter, the Demons 4-2. Essendon hanging on to win, 12 goals 14 to 12 goals 8. A terrific game of football. It's still a buzz here. They're talking about that last kick of Stephen Clark, Ross Glendinning and Peter McKenna. It was an Essendon player that stopped that ball and not a spectator, wasn't it?
I don't think it quite made the distance because Salmon was down there, and I think Madden even might have been down there.
You couldn't see those too many
big
people.
tall blokes,
But it's wrong though, isn't it? It shouldn't happen. People shouldn't be allowed on the ground, and there could have been injuries, anything.
I think the most important thing, though, was just a sensational game of football, wasn't it? Just fluctuating fortunes. I didn't know who was going to win it.
But either side really deserved to win because they played in fits and starts, but it was a very good game of football.
Let's have a look at this last kick by Clark. And it's a magnificent one. Now watch Salmon's down there and Somerville. There's a whole heap of players, and Essendon rejoicing because they certainly did keep the ball away. But it could have been anything there. But fortunately, I think that was clear-cut. That Essendon player thumped it away and no goal.
Right. No doubt about it. And it was just a great game of football. And credit to both sides as we have a look at the final quarter statistics. And Melbourne made it. I thought they were gone, Melbourne, and they just kept coming.
It just shows you, but they had their share of the footy and they had the opportunity. I think their quality just let them down a bit. And it was that third quarter. It was a 27-point turnaround by Essendon in that third quarter, which made all the difference and gave them a chance. And overall, Essendon just a bit more of the football. They're not big handballing sides, but Essendon over 300 touches. They did a little better on the day. And they even in the centre breaks too, they got better. Melbourne were okay in the first half. Essendon evened up, but again, I think either side would have been worthy winners. But Essendon on the day, too good.
Well, those stats reflecting in the scoreboard, Essendon having 6 more shots, winning by 6 points. Some of the other matches were very delicately poised. At three-quarter time, we'll check on those results and some highlights after the break.